What's up, everyone? Marc Lobliner, tigerfitness.com. You know, some things just humble you, and this was one of those weeks. It's a weekday that, you know, I had some things come up where I wasn't going to be able to make it to my event at Nutrisport in Iowa this week, and I managed to move my things up before I left and managed to come out. And I refused to come out here without visiting this little girl, Danica, who we've raised money for before with Hodgkin's lymphoma. And, you know, you see the picture in the thumbnail, and, you know, I just want to go over how precious life is, and how it's just motivating and humbling to see a little girl, you know, so strong and so vibrant. And we didn't take pictures. It wasn't about that. And I'll just mention your name because you've seen her on this channel before. And we brought her these 2 stuffed animals and her favorite candy bar at 3 Musketeers. You know, you know, it's a friend of Alyssa's sister, Emma. And you know, we complain every day, and I get emails from you guys. I understand that we have problems. We have petty problems, and petty problems are fine. We all have them, and we all want to fix them. I understand that. But it's funny, like, I wake up every morning, and I've done this for the last probably 6-7 years. I don't remember who told me. I think I read it in a book. And I looked and I said, you know, here's what I'm thankful for. And you got to be thankful for your health. I mean, here's a girl who's, you know, 14 years old, and she has the biggest, brightest smile. She has her, you know, rag on her head because, you know, she's gone through chemo, and she's just the strongest girl. And it's like, I wake up every day and I look at my kids, and I mean, it can happen to any of us. I mean, I can wait. Cammy, one day, it's like, boom, she has Hodgkin's lymphoma. She has cancer. You know, it can happen to any of us. Or Thomas falls, hits his head, and he has brain trauma. It happens. It happens every single day to people who are just going about their business, and just some tragedy happens, and next thing you know, life has changed, or you might lose someone you love. And then you see someone like Danica, who's just so strong and so vibrant and so about life, you know. And I get emails like it's the end of the world because someone's lats are uneven. What petty bullshit. You know, it's like, you have the ability. And I remember one time, I've told this story on this channel too many times. You know, the best client I ever had when I was 19 years old and I was training people, he had a stroke, a few of them, where his entire right side of his body was useless. That guy came in and trained every single day. And he was educated. He had like 7 degrees in different subjects, from accounting to philosophy. And I said, you know what, I don't want to sound out of place, but I want to learn how you think. And I said, and I'm like this, for those of you who know me, I'm very inquisitive. I always want to know what people are thinking and why people tick. And I'm like, why do you do this? He said, because I can. And you look at these veterans, the wounded warriors, and people, I've been accused of giving to charity and doing charitable things. Like this month, we have the Muscular Duchenne's muscular dystrophy, which one of my best friends, I'm so blessed to know him, Dr. Stu's kid has it. I've been accused of doing charity to exploit kids to make more money. You guys don't know half the stuff I do for charity. I mean, we need to be charitable. If you have stuff, even if you have a little bit extra, give it to someone in need. The point of this video is I'm extremely touched right now by just thinking back, and I looked at the picture of the teddy bears, and I'm a father, you know, and there's just something to be said about the passion and the zeal and the zest for life that these kids have. Like Isla, who has cystic fibrosis. I mean, we've given how many tens of thousands, probably over $100,000 to that fund, and you know what? It might help her live a long, healthy, normal life as well as she can. I mean, I guess the moral of this story is find somebody strong and model yourself after them. I'm not saying someone like Mike Rashid's a motivating guy. You know, Mike's been through some adversity. I've been through adversity, but nothing like these kids have gone through, and that's where you find strength. You don't find strength through Phil Heath or Ronnie Coleman. You find Heath through people who not excelled at sports, but excelled through life. That's what drives me every day. Not the fact that I trained with Dorian Yates, or I friggin' trained with Phil Heath, or, you know, or I'm the Machine, bullshit fucking nickname. I mean, what drives me every day is the fact that I have the ability to help people and to do my best, and I can walk and I can jump poorly, and there's nothing wrong with showing emotions about that. I don't care. Someone says you're a pussy. Fuck, I'm a pussy then. I don't care. When you have kids, it changes you. You cry during movies you never cried during. You feel that sense of connection. You have the ability to love like you've never loved before. And then when you see a sick child or somebody with a parent who's not doing too well, you realize that unless that parent, and there are douchebag parents who don't care. God messes up once in a while. Even God. You realize the pain that that person's family is going through. And you see how strong these people truly are. And then you wake up and you're upset because you broke a dish. You're upset because your fucking lats are uneven. You're upset because your legs won't grow. Think I fucking give a fuck that my arms aren't as big as my lats? I can fucking walk. I don't have cancer right now. I might get it one day. If I get cancer, you think I'm gonna give a fuck about my arm circumference? You do the best you can. You build the best you can build. Because you can. Because you can. I encourage you, I implore every single person watching this video on this channel. I know it sounds corny. Mark, you've lost it. You're fucking gone crazy. Maybe I have. I like crazy. I implore you to get involved in something. Get involved in someone's life, not just a charity. Find an Isla. Find a Danica. Be inspired. Put a smile on their face. Danica, you know what? She's gonna make it, and she's gonna be successful, because nothing life throws at her will be near what she's going through now. Fuck. I just don't care anymore, guys. I mean, this is me. The Machine, you know, he's tough, yells, throws weights. He's a douchebag, he's this, he's that. I'm a dad. A father. The thought of your child being sick. One time Thomas was playing with Preston, he dropped it. Preston was in his crib. And he dropped a big remote control car on his chest. I was driving to New Jersey to give a presentation at Monmouth University, a lecture, and I was with Van. And Katie called me, and I pulled the car over, and I sat there and I waited, and she said, no, don't come back yet. I said, are you sure? Went to the emergency room, everything was fine, but that feeling, Imagine every day if your kid's sick. So imagine that helpless feeling. That's what people go through. That's life. And people sit here and they waste their lives away being critical of others and tearing other people down. Instead of tearing other people down, why don't you go and bring somebody up? Why don't you go and donate that time you have on your computer to a food kitchen and help out a veteran who has schizophrenia? Why don't you go donate your time to a wounded warrior who can't walk anymore? Why don't you go hug a child who has cancer? Why don't you go read to them? I'm going to turn the camera off right now. And I'm going to play the video of just Alyssa and I buying those stuffed animals for Danica. And it'll end on a happy note. It's all about giving back. It really is. And until you have, I'm not saying you can't feel, but having children gives you that sense of there's more in life than having uneven lats. There's more to life than having fucking big biceps. There's more to life than money. Money helps. Money's great. The most miserable people I've ever met have money. The more money I make, the more I get sued. It's like, fuck. Money's just so, it's a means to having things, but the happiest I've ever been was when I had nothing, because you had to kind of learn to love life. But if you have something, even if you have a little bit, just give back. Do what you can. Even if you don't have money, give time. Go to a soup kitchen. Hug a child. Read a book to a child. Be amazed how much of a difference you can make. Enjoy the ending video. Sometimes you just got to bring this channel to reality. It's all about cursing and training and throwing things and, you know, Metroflex and hanging out with Chris Jones and Mike Rashid and doing 100-pound dumbbell challenges. But dude, this ain't a fitness channel, man. This is a life channel. This is about fucking life. Bodybuilding is about overcoming adversity and becoming the best you can be. This channel is not a fitness channel. Yeah, it has a lot of fitness on it. This channel's real, man. It's about life. It's about business. It's about excelling at life. It's about being great. And what the hell's the point of being great if you're not sharing that with someone who needs it? Enjoy the video. My heart goes out to Alyssa for all that she does to help people. I don't think you guys realize you guys talk all this shit about Alyssa and me. All this shit, all this stuff you guys, this lewd bullshit you say. And I don't think you guys realize how big of a heart that girl has. You know, I mean, you just look at things. You look at a pretty young girl and a successful CEO, and I know what comes to mind. Okay, I know, I get it. Probably come to my mind too. First of all, our personalities. She's a superficial, you know, into herself. Me, I'm greedy, pompous, into myself. I gotta admit, I like looking good. Fuck, I love having ab veins. I do. But I guarantee you this. Out of everybody I've met in my 34 years, November 22nd, I turned 34. Out of everyone I've met in my life, everyone, I can't count on one hand how many more people have a bigger heart than that girl. And everybody in our company does. You know, I'm gonna have a video going up in the next couple days of my partner Chad at Tiger Fitness giving money to the Wounded Warrior Project. Doug Miller, Remo, Chad at the OCB. Chantor Body. These people have big hearts. And they have stuff, you know? Doug Miller's doing fine for himself. Chantor Body's not gonna miss a meal because he doesn't have money anytime soon. I'm doing good. I have a really beautiful house and a beautiful family. Alyssa, she's got the world by the balls right now, man. Don't fucking comment on that, you fucking trolls. I mean, she's got the future ahead of her. She won her bikini pro cards. I guarantee you shit within the next year, probably within the next year, she'll have a figure pro card. She does well at work, at her career. She's building herself within the industry. She's doing everything right. And they're not pompous. They're not what you read about successful people being. They're the most giving, caring people. Model yourself after someone like that. Not after someone who goes on YouTube and talks shit and lies and lives this fake, real fucking, I'm real. You're not fucking real. You're not fucking real. Be inspired by Danica. Be inspired by Isla. Don't be inspired by some douchebag on YouTube. They can inspire you to lift some heavy ass weights. Watch them pre-workout. I love Dorian to death. I watch Blood and Guts, I mean, before training sometimes, but I love Ronnie. But man, you want to be inspired. Be inspired by someone not fighting for gains. Be inspired by someone fighting for life. I'm out. Enjoy the video, guys. I'm Marc Lobliner, TigerFitness.com. This is a little bit different. I don't know if this will gain respect, lose respect. I don't really give a fuck. This is me. All right, this is hidden. You have this public image, and you know you're the machine. You're the fucking machine, right? I'm running out of gas. All right, guys. Much love. Go help somebody today. So, I'm in Des Moines. I wanted to come and see Danica. If you guys remember, she had Hodgkin's lymphoma. And I want to make sure that we're in town. I've already flaked once on an event with Nutrisport out here. I want to make sure we support them. Look who lives here locally. Hi, Alyssa.
Hello.
So we went for the cuddle factor. This one is so cuddly right here. Right? And so is this one. So we got to get both.
And a Three Musketeers.
Yeah, and I think we're going to be good. So I went for the cuddle factor. But yeah, that's it. So I think she'll be happy with this.
I think so too.
And we'll get some Three Musketeers for ourselves too.
No, we won't.